Hey gang, Bo Bryant back with a brand new edition, some really digestible content. In this journey, I'm just going to give you guys some really cool things that I've learned along my 25 years of restaurant ownership, leadership, development, growth, and consulting. So today I'm going to share an idea about restaurant leadership, something that I learned from a very wise individual, a gentleman by the name of Ron Salisbury. Now, Ron Salisbury is second generation of a third generation company that's been around for nearly 100 years in the Los Angeles market. Ron had explained an idea to me in some conversations that we were having about leadership and personal growth and development. And Ron made a really impressive statement to me, one that I could resonate with, but not one that I necessarily had ever articulated myself. And the statement was pretty simple. It's our responsibility as restaurant leaders and owners to put people back better than we found them. When we get these young minds that join our industry, we have an opportunity to make a great impact on them or a bad impact on them. The average cost to hire an employee is about $2,500 to $2,600. And this has been fully measured and vetted thoroughly by many operators and many organizations. So this leadership technique is not just about creating stay power and engagement with employees. It actually goes a whole lot further than that. So here's the idea. Ron created a concept called the $100 book report. And this is an incentive. And the idea is pretty simple. If I can incentivize my people to want to learn, that's a win-win for both of us. Whether they stay here short-term or long-term, they're going to be better for it. So Ron has got a library in every single one of his offices. And at any point, any employee has the opportunity to check out a book. And in the book, there is a syllabus that tells you exactly how to write the book report. And it's relatively simple, just a little bit of criteria. Number one, it needs to be a 3-page book report. And it needs to cover the following 4 things. You need to have a summary of what the book was about and what you learned. You need to have a statement about what surprised you or shocked you about the content in this book. What impressed you? Next, how can you apply what you learned in this book to your everyday life, whether that's personally or professionally? And finally, what did you not like about this book? Or what do you think this book could have gone into more detail about or given more information about? You could write this however you want, but by having people follow a syllabus, you're ensuring that they're going to read the whole thing, that they're going to extract critical information, and they show up with the book report, they get $100. It's that simple. So Ron had commented further that initially this was a large part of building a cultural piece within the restaurant that gave people an opportunity to earn money when it was slow, gave them a chance to supplement their income when they weren't busy. And he's talked about how he's had, college students working as, front of the house, and they've read 2-3 books at a time and done these book reports. And he's got people that constantly are making $100 a week and asking him to bring more books. So this is really positive, but the hidden benefit or the unintended consequence was the fact that everybody in the organization that had read these books that impressed Ron, that had a big impact on his thinking, on his leadership, on his restaurant dynamic, now his audience was speaking the same language, the same nomenclature. This really cool subculture started to boil up, and it's had a tremendous impact on his business, on the longevity of his employees, and it's helped him to accomplish that goal of putting people back better than he found them. So that is a very cavalier, very high-level concept, but something that I think is absolutely next level. And if I hear a guy that, a humble gentleman that is in a 3-generation company, been around for about 100 years, and he's given tips or secrets to success, you got to believe that's the guy that I'm going to attach myself to and really listen to every nugget and pearl that he has to offer. So anyway, that's the concept. I've put up here a list of my favorite books. You can build yours. These are a lot of great books that have had tremendous impact on both me from a culinary standpoint, hospitality standpoint, even just a free thinking kind of outside of the box disruptive approach to business. However you want to get started. Grab some books on Amazon, dive in and share this with your people. I promise you it will pay off in spades. Thank you so much for all of those that have subscribed. Check out more at my YouTube page or bobryant.com. Thanks for tuning in. Talk to you soon.